Well, hey there everyone. So this week, I'm a liar because last week I said I was going to work on the sweater, but I lied because I figured I needed more time to work on the sweater and I didn't think I'd be able to finish it this week. So I'm taking on another project and I'm very excited about this one. So I was thinking about what I could do this week for a video, something quick, so I had more time to work on the sweater and something Christmassy because it is the holiday season after all. And an idea popped into my head as I was searching for Christmas DIYs that I could do. And it was to do a little like Christmas terrarium kind of thing. So from the Dollar Tree, I picked up just this like little domed terrarium thing that I initially was going to use to do a crochet thing with, but didn't end up doing that. So it was just kind of like in a box somewhere. And so I was trying to think of what I could put in it. And another idea dawned on me to make it Narnia themed. So the idea is to like obviously have the lamp in there, maybe some Christmas trees, maybe some painted onto the plastic of the terrarium, and some fairy lights. And also another thing that I wanted to add in this was when Lucy first goes into Narnia, she meets Mr. Tumnus, and he drops a bunch of packages wrapped in like paper. I wanted to add a couple of those boxes or like little packages just for the effect, for the Narnia effect. So that's kind of the idea that I wanted to do. For the materials, I'm going to basically try and make this mostly out of foam. Just the clay foam that I have. So this is the same foam that I used on the mushrooms for my hat that I made in my witch costume, my nature witch costume. So that is pretty much the idea that I have. I don't have a lot of space to work with because it's like only this big and only like yay tall. So I don't have a ton of room to work with model wise. So I'm pretty sure just like those few elements and you'll like get that is Narnia. So anyway, I guess we'll get into this. So the first thing that I have to do is obviously mess around with the clay or the foam stuff and make some things. So the first thing I'm going to do is the Christmas tree. I'm still waiting on some lights to come in, so this may be like a 2-day project rather than a 1-day. Because I bought some little fairy string lights that you can like put in jars and stuff. I got some of those that I can work through here, so I have to wait because my idea is to use that like the end of the light to light up the lamp. So the lamp's gonna be kind of a ongoing thing. So the first thing I have to do is make the tree. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that, but I think I'm going to, have a cone base of foam and then just kind of stick some leaf looking things on it and see how that goes. And then for the lamp, I think I'm just gonna mess around with it and see what happens. It's not gonna be a replica of the lamp in Narnia. It's just gonna be a lamp, but you'll get the idea. And then for the packages, I'm just gonna make some squares. I'm gonna just make some squares and then I will wrap those. So I forgot, I also have to paint the base of the terrarium thing because it is black and I want to paint it white just for the aesthetic. So it's gonna need a couple layers of white. Yeah, so I need to do that also first. So I'll see you after that. Alright, now that the tree and the lamp head and base are made, those are currently drying, as well as the boxes. So after those dry, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to paint them. So the tree is going to be painted green for a Christmas tree, and then the lamp is going to be black. And I had an idea that I don't know if it'll work, but so obviously I want snow everywhere, because when she first goes into Narnia, it's just snow, and that just gives them the more Christmas vibe. But instead of just doing just like straight acrylic paint for the snow, I kind of wanted to make some coarse paint. So I think I'm gonna mess around, because I googled it, and it said if you use baking soda and mix it with your paint, you can get a nice coarse paint. So I'm gonna mess around with that and see what I can get with for the snow effect. And then I will meet you back after this. Okay, now the next thing to do is wrap the tiniest presents in the world, or packages in the world. I'm basically just going to take a paper bag, because that's the best paper material that I could find, and I'm going to cut it up and I'm going to wrap these bad boys. I'm going to see if I can manage to get some string, because in the movie he has some string tying his packages, so I'm going to see if I can do that, but it's really small. So we'll just see what happens with that. Alright, my lights finally came in, so now I'm basically just going to stick them into some of the clay and roll it, and I'm going to leave like this much out at the top so that can fit into the lamp and make it like an actual functioning lamp. And then the rest of it is going to come out, and I also need to stick the base of the lamp through it and then stick it through the bottom of the terrarium thing because it comes with a little like a little hole that you can specifically stick like these lights through. So I need to feed it through all of that and then shove it in some clay and roll it out. And then once I do that, I just need to paint it and then attach it to the base of the lamp and attach the head of the lamp. And then I'll see you after that. So the last thing that I need to do is to assemble the thing. So don't mind the sound of my cat crunching on food in the background. So basically what I need to do is I'm going to lay down the lights first. I'm just going to circle them all up and then glue them to the bottom of this thing. And then I'm going to put the lamp down. And then I'm going to put a bunch of stuffing down on top of that, glue it all on top of that, and then I'm gonna glue the tree on top of that because it's not as tall as I wanted it in proportion to the lamp. So I'm just gonna use the fluff to raise it a little bit, and then I'm just gonna glue the packages on, and then this bad boy will be done. So I guess I'll see you in the final look. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I also like binged Narnia while watching this or while making this, so extra fun. Yeah, it turned out really good. I'm so proud of the tree that's in there. The tree is probably my favorite thing. It just turned out so good. I wasn't exactly sure how I was gonna do the tree, and I just kind of went for it, and it worked. Also the little packages are just so darn cute. And the lamp turned out good. It's a little wonky shaped for the pole, but I love that I was able to get the light up through there to make it like an actual functional lamp. The only thing is I am dealing with a Dollar Tree terrarium thing, so it's plastic, it's all scratched. My face looks funny through that. It's all scratched, you know, it's not the clearest of things, but you know, for a Dollar Tree homemade kind of thing model, I think it turned out really cute. Anywho-de-doo, this was so fun to do, and I love doing little crafts like this. It like taking a little break away from everything that I usually do. It's a nice little escape. So next week is Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. Next week is Christmas. So I might be able to post a video next week, depending on when or if I finish the sweater. So if I do and I have time to edit it before Christmas and everything, then I will post a video next week. If not, then I will post the sweater on my TikTok or Instagram, so you can still see it that way if you want to check it out. And if I don't post a video, me and Evie wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. So if you liked what I did, go ahead and like and subscribe. I post most Saturdays, mostly at noon. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.